Hey guys, welcome back to Puff It Louder. So, we're still being accused of being the murderer, so we're gonna try to prove ourselves innocent again. Here we go.
Then you're the only one who could be the killer!
Mr. Edgeworth, were you really here in this lounge the entire time from 5 a.m. onwards?
Unfortunately, yes.
Then, how do we explain the footprints?
Is that not obvious? Oh, God. This man waited for Mr. Hicks here in the lounge. Waited to kill him. And then he put his corpse into the elevator. And that is when the turbulence happened. My eyewitness testimony may have been mistaken, but what time I saw Mr. Hicks enter the elevator on the second floor does not matter. Because the entire incident concluded here in this lounge.
Everything happened in this lounge. Is that what you really believe, Mr. LeBlanc?
Well, do you have another idea?
I simply feel like there's something out of place in the scenario you presented. Is there something that can tie this crime to a location other than this lounge?
Mr. I fly piggy bank, go!
I hope that's right. Yeah. The murder weapon, this little piggy bank, is sold at the in-flight shop. It is sold there and only there, and is not displayed here in the lounge. Sorry. How then did it find its way here? Don't you find that a tiny bit suspicious?
Such a trivial point. It only means you prepared it, taking it from the shop first before coming here. It does not prove you're innocent at all.
Is there no way to win with this man?
Hold it!
If I may.
What is it?
You see, well, it's just as Mr. Edgeworth says.
Oh, and why do you know this so well?
Well, it's just that piggy bank was there in the shop. I saw it with my own eyes. And when was this? It was maybe around 5:40 a.m.
Isn't that just a bit before we hit the patch of turbulence?
That's right.
You were in the shop just before the turbulence?
Yes, I was.
Come to think of it.
Miss Tenero, when I found the body, I believe you came out of that door. Yes, I did.
And what is beyond that door?
That's the flight attendant's room.
Then you're on the first floor.
Yes. I had to do something at the shop in the flight attendant's room. So I went to the shop first and then to the flight attendant's room.
Are you saying you passed by me at some point?
Yes, you seemed really into the issue of Sky magazine you were reading at the time. I don't suppose you noticed me walking by. I vaguely recall someone walking by, but I didn't take note of who it was. Anyway, the piggy bank was definitely there in the shop when I went there.
Why did you go into the shop in the first place?
I went there for a work-related matter.
Work, you say?
Yes, the upkeep of the shop is also one of my responsibilities.
Why did you not say anything about that until now is what I want to know.
In any case, I believe that it's clear that the shop needs to be investigated as well. Shall we head over there then?
Hold it. What is it now?
Aren't you forgetting something, Miss Rhoda? Don't you need the captain's permission to check the shop? No, I haven't forgotten. But I have already asked him for permission to search the entire plane. So I think we're all right. Is she lying? Huh? That's weird. What is? Well, I just talked to the captain, see? And he said that he didn't give you permission to do anything like that at all.
What is the meaning of this, Miss Tenero?
It means she's lying. Go on, admit that you are. You said you had permission to search all over, but you don't. And yet, here you are.
You, flight attendant! What are you trying to do? Pull the sheep over us?
The sheep. The captain's calling for you, Miss Rhoda. Oh, but don't worry. I already got permission to search the shop from the captain. See, unlike you, I do things the right way.
Miss Nero, why would you do such a thing?
Please excuse me. Oh, yikes. Looks like I get to be in charge now. Whoa. Please go back to your seat, Mr. LeBlanc. Now then, Mr. Edgeworth. If you would follow me, I will be your guide from now on.
There's something about Miss Nero that's piqued my curiosity. But right now, investigating the in-flight shop is my top priority.
Okay, well...
Lord, I'm really mad! You'd better hurry and bring to me some evidence.
If you could wait just a little longer while we look into the shop.
Ha! Don't number the birds before they are born!
Don't number them.
What? I have no idea what he's trying to say. I think he's trying to say don't count the chickens before they hatch. Oh, there we go. Don't count your chickens before they hatch, perhaps?
All I ask of you is for your patience and cooperation.
Shall we go, lady?
Miss Smeel, about investigating the in-flight shop. You're of no use to me asleep. Wake up!
What's up?
I need you to come with me so I can search the shop.
Go on ahead without me. I'll catch up with you later.
How has this woman not been fired yet?
Alright, well, goodbye. I'm just gonna... Woo! Oh, you're here. That was quick.
Okay, so this is the in-flight shop. It's quite a mess in here.
You think? Guess I'll have to clean things up then. Tee-hee.
Hold on! You cannot clean up a potential crime scene.
Oh, thank goodness. I hate cleaning so much.
Oh my gosh, this is so annoying. I mustn't rush things here. I must remain cool, calm, and collected. Because this piggy bank was left at the crime scene. There's a very good chance that the killer had paid this place a visit.
Okay. Well, Jesus, somebody did a thing.
The glass from this display case door is shattered all over the floor. And it looks like there's nothing on display inside either.
Wait, actually, I think there is something.
What's this? A mini captain's hat?
Okay.
There's a wide selection of souvenirs for sale in these display cases.
You know what I'd suggest?
Sorry, but I have no intention of buying souvenirs on the trip.
Okay, then how about you buy something for me then? As a present.
I can't think of a single reason why I would want to buy you anything.
But I've had my eye on that pendant for such a long time.
Try paying some attention to me when I ask you something, and then we'll talk. There's glass all over the floor.
Oh, I already said this. Whoops. Can I look inside? Nope. I'm just doing the same thing.
Let's see. There are all kinds of luxury name brand merchandise for sale in this display case. And they're lined up in such a manner as to scream, "Buy me!" to any passersby.
What is this suitcase?
What are these?
Oh, those are our company's completely original line of suitcases. They're practically flying out the door. That's how popular they are. You should buy one and see how you like it. You won't regret it.
Perhaps that's how things work on this flight, but in the real world, you try and then buy.
No way! But either way, it doesn't really matter.
True. Either way, why would anyone buy a suitcase after they've boarded the plane?
Anyway, see that? Just look at all the Mr. iFly heads painted on there. Cute company mascot, isn't he?
They're painted on with a lot of care. Doesn't he look like he's about to jump out at you?
It's certainly making something jump inside of my stomach.
Huh? Oh, I guess there's no fooling your refined tastes. Huh. You looked like you really wanted to get one. And I thought I was going to finally make my for sale, but you saw right through it. Glad that's done though. Never make me try to give you a sales pitch again. Okay?
But I never showed any interest in it to begin with.
It really is pretty horrible, isn't it? You want to know something? This suitcase was designed by Miss Rhoda.
Miss Tenero designed this?
Yeah, it was a company-wide contest.
Well, it does have a very sharp design sense.
Sharp? Like stinky sharp cheddar, maybe. I really have no idea why the bigwigs decide to go with it. It's so blech.
Miss Tenero designed this, did she? It's definitely not what I would have expected. Oh, Jesus!
Ah! You okay?
I'm fine. Please watch yourself, Miss Meal. Letting a suitcase freely roll around has got to be a safety measure.
Well, here, I'll put it back. Thanks. Let's talk, I guess. I don't know much about the shop, but you can still ask me about whatever.
Did you notice anything? So what do you think about what has happened regarding this case?
Oh, I don't know. I guess I think you're the killer, though, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can assure you, I'm here in this shop to prove just the opposite.
Yeah, but it was me that got you permission to look around. You know. So don't forget that, okay?
She's literally falling asleep constantly. How am I supposed to thank you properly if you insist on falling asleep?
Well, you know what really show your thanks? You see that item over there for sale?
Sorry, but you're going to have to make do with my words of appreciation. Goodbye. Okay, well, let's look at the suitcases, I guess. Nope. Let's check logic, then.
Tiny captain's hat. I think she has a little dude on her, like, in her arm. That's the same little iFly.
The hat probably used to be on the piggy bank's head. Let's give it a go and see.
Ta-da!
I believe this piggy bank was forcibly removed from its display case. Does this mean that the killer broke the glass to get at it? Well, that's weird. Why would the killer want that?
Really?
Don't tell me you don't know what things go in this shop.
Well, I don't. Miss Rhoda's in charge of this place. So, come on, how should I know anything?
I sense that further inspection of this display case is needed. Might as well look at the display case, right? Here we go. I won't rest until I've... The glass on the door is broken. Perhaps it was the killer who broke it in order to take the piggy bank? But it's a bit odd that the inside of this case is so devoid of glass shards. Plus, the glass broke rather cleanly.
Ah!
What is it?
I touched a glass and it cut my finger. It hurts, Mr. Edgeworth. It hurts.
Please tell me you can deal with such a minor cut on your own. Okay. What is that? Is this the same man as the one portrayed by the statues around the elevator?
Yeah, that's a paperweight of the founder of iFly Airlines, Mr. Hugo iFly. On the bottom shelf, we have a cute one. The middle shelf is the realistic one. And on the top shelf, that's the floral version.
Floral? Are you sure about that? Let me guess. You just said the first thing that came to your mind, right? Looks like I hit the bullseye. Okay, well, let's deduce, I suppose. I don't know what we can deduce from this. Other than he came from there. Phew. Huh. There's definitely something very unusual about this.
About what?
If the killer had broken the glass to get to the Mr. iFly bank, there should be shards of glass inside the case itself.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it'd be like that.
However, there's not a single piece of glass inside this display case.
Nope. No, there isn't.
Which means that the glass was broken from the inside out. The piggy bank must have fallen over from the turbulence and right through the glass.
Yeah, that's for sure. There's so much glass all over the floor.
I'm willing to bet that this hat was knocked off and his head at the same time too.
That's nice.
Which leads me to believe that the killer took Mr. iFly from here after the turbulence. Well, okay. Take your power naps on your own time, Miss Mill, and listen when I'm talking.
Wow.
The murder occurred before the turbulence, which rules this piggy bank out as the murder weapon.
So you mean this bank's not the real murder weapon? It's a fake?
Yes, and at this point, that's a very real possibility.
But then what if when the killer went to take Mr. iFly, they broke the glass by accident?
The display case is locked, so that's highly unlikely.
Yeah, but there's one person who could have.
Oh, and who would that be?
Miss Rhoda, of course. I mean, she's the one in charge of this place, so she has the keys to everything.
Miss Rhoda Tenero, huh? That's awkward. Okay. Well, is there turbulence suitcase? Maybe. Oh yeah, because the suitcase rolled over, right? Yes, there's definitely something wrong here.
What's with the sudden yelling?
Tell me, Miss Mill, don't you think there's something strange about these suitcases?
Oh, well, sure. They totally ooze strange, like the color and such.
That's not what I'm talking about. Now pay attention.
Ah, you're scaring me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Sorry. These suitcases are lined up a bit too prim and proper.
Yeah, they look a bit tight, don't they? But I guess they take after their creator.
Again, that's not what I meant, Miss Mill. Don't you find it unusual that these cases are the only things undisturbed by the turbulence? Never mind. I'd sooner find an answer by inspecting these suitcases myself. Time to look. Upon closer inspection, they really are quite hideous.
I wonder how Miss Rhoda would have reacted if she heard what you just said. What's wrong?
She makes a good point. It would be wise of me to watch what I say out loud. What's this? I've spotted something that's not quite right. What's so unusual about this suitcase?
This one has little stoppies, I think.
Oh my god, it's hard to pinpoint.
Oh, rip, that wasn't it. Yeah.
Please don't give me that attitude. Ugh, I can't let her get me all riled up. Time to calmly take another good hard look. What is wrong with the suitcase?
What is wrong with the suitcase?
Oh, is it like, oh, maybe I selected the wrong wheel? Because this one doesn't have it? Take that! Yeah, oh my god. There's something very peculiar about these wheels.
Huh? As in,
there are no stoppers in place on these. Without stoppers, one would think that the turbulence would have sent it flying. And so, it is very likely that the suitcase was placed here after we hit the turbulence. Let's take a closer look at it, shall we?
ooh, time to examine. Oh my god, so much fun.
Let's open it. It would appear to be unlocked. Let's take a look at what's inside. A piece of cloth.
and it's soaked with blood.
Ah, it's blood.
It appears that this suitcase is very strongly tied to our murder after all.
Welp, that's disturbing. So, explain this to me. What does the suitcase have to do with the murder?
I believe it's pretty safe to say that the killer used the suitcase in some manner, such as to move something, perhaps.
But are you just talking about the cloth then?
That alone is too small. A larger item would be needed to move what I'm thinking of. The thing I believe the killer used the suitcase to transport is his body. Something that would fit inside a suitcase that is also covered in blood. Sounds like a dead body, doesn't it?
That's disturbing. Okay. Well, we got some stuff. But
In light of this, I'd say Mr. Hicks was moved into the elevator from someplace else, which means that the murder was committed in an entirely different location.
so you're saying that after moving the body into the elevator, the killer brought the suitcase here and just left it?
Exactly. What is it?
Nothing. Just that I was thinking about what Miss Rhoda said about coming here for something.
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh no. Oh no.
I wanted to give you a bit more time, but I'm afraid I wasn't able to convince the captain. I'm very sorry, Mr. Edgeworth, but the captain feels like he's allowed you ample time. He says that he'd appreciate it if you could wrap up here and return to your seat.
I understand his sentiments. However, if I'm not allowed to complete my investigation, the crime scene may become contaminated by the time we land. If I must stop, then I insist I be allowed to oversee the preservation of the two sites. Under your supervision, of course.
If that's your only condition, then I believe we can accommodate your wishes. I'm here to assist you in any way I can, Mr. Edgeworth. Sounds like fun! We can camp out and, watch over everything together.
I've found proof that the real crime scene was not in the lounge. And I have enough evidence to prove myself to be innocent of any wrongdoing. And yet, regarding what Miss Meal reminded me about Miss De Niro, I can't allow my investigation to end here. The truth must come to light.
Well, this is crazy. She might be the murderer. We're gonna save, and we're gonna stop here. So, oh boy, Miss Rhoda is in trouble. Oh shoot, hold on, I wanna pause this. Yep. So next time, I guess, yeah, we're gonna try to help Miss Rhoda out as much as possible.